want you to let this family go. And then I want to find my reindeer and I want to continue delivering my presents.
It's the month before Christmas that brings Violent Night, a rowdy skull crusher that dons fierce action might. Tommy Wirkola honors Die Hard and Home Alone with care, with hopes that a barbarian Santa would... I'm just kidding, the rhymes stop there. Violent Night mixes Hallmark holiday traditions with gore-slathered fight sequences, selling its gingerbread-scented hostage scenario with the tongue-in-cheekiness of Winter Wonderland innocence. And then, jacked old St. Nick goes warrior berserk with a sledgehammer. You know, Christmas stuff. David Harbour is seemingly having a blast as Santa Claus, currently suffering a crisis of faith due to civilization's increasingly naughty habits. Another year flying around the world, gifting bratty kids electronics that'll be outdated in weeks, Santa's Christmas spirit is fading. His next stop? The Lightstone residential compound, where matriarch Gertrude once again hosts her son Jason, daughter Alva, accompanying family, and all the hired catering help. Santa cracks into homemade cookies and vibrates in a luxury massage chair, living the good life until he hears gunshots. Enter John Leguizamo as a Christmas-hating criminal, calling himself Mr. Scrooge as he searches for Gertrude's vaunted millions, blasting his handgun and threatening even Jason's wee daughter Trudy, which Santa does not approve of. Violent Night darkens your average syndicated Christmastime drama by introducing the Lightstones as dysfunctional elites who've lost the jolly with their holly. Alva is a catty alcoholic, her husband Morgan is a D-list action star wannabe in search of producers, and Gertrude's introduction includes metaphorically roasting a senator's chestnuts without remorse. Violent Night takes Michael Dougherty's Krampus approach of teaching wholesome holiday lessons with heavy doses of danger, except Violent Night swaps horrific creatures for mangled henchpersons standing within Santa's reach. No jack-in-the-box monsters, only whirring snowplow blades, icicle spikes, and sharpened ice skates as Santa's makeshift arsenal. Pat Casey and Josh Miller's screenplay is aggressively on the nose, calling out influences and storytelling beats like Rudolph pointing to his blinking red schnoz. Scenes don't just cheekily recreate Home Alone, characters will say how much a sequence resembles Home Alone aloud. Violent Night lives to entertain by turning famous Christmas Carol lines into badass Santa battle cries,
"Time for some season's beatings,"
or by bastardizing Trudy's Yuletide innocence. The script can read as initially corny since the momentum takes a few beats to start snowballing, but then the decapitations begin, and Wirkola's brutal sensibilities usher in primetime season's beatings. Harbour's transformation into a grizzled, tattooed Santa shows an actor loving every second on screen. Santa's not invincible, nor are choreographed fight sequences fantastically outmatched. Harbour uses everything from electrified star toppers to glittery garland for an upper hand against Scrooge's hired psychopaths. And then there are the John McClane-isms, like calmly lying exhausted next to dead bodies. As the wealthy family being held hostage, the rest of the cast are playing cemented stereotypes, but Harbour reinvents Santa Claus as a brawny action hero with only twinkly nose magic, an endless toy sack, and a readable scroll with naughty enemy names. The rest is all Harbour translating precious holiday imagery into rough and tumble mercenary punishment. With a zippier opening, Violent Night would have reached a rung higher. When Harbour's off-camera, there's just less to be enthusiastic about. Leguizamo can easily pull off the bah humbug Bulletstorm persona, but not all his supporting baddies carry the same presence. Harbour's the not-so-secret weapon of Violent Night, which becomes apparent when Wirkola stages a game-changing combat sequence set to another radio-friendly Christmas hit that elevates intensity and sets a new standard moving forward. That is when Violent Night locks into overdrive, when gory tidings erupt and the naughtiest are shown no mercy. In Violent Night, nothing is calm and fiery explosions are bright. Director Tommy Wirkola protects sentimental holiday cheer within a David Harbour showcase that gets nuttier than peanut brittle. Wirkola doesn't hold back as Home Alone becomes a graphic traps that kill homage, or Santa pulverizes bone under heavy steel, embracing the B-movie extremes that more than earn its R rating. Violent Night might take a hot minute to find its footing and keeps plucking low-hanging wordplay sugar plums, but at full strength, nobody's stopping Santa from making this year the reddest Christmas imaginable. For more movies to get you in the spirit, check out our review of the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
No, no, no!